We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. It's time for Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Clay Buchholz, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Simmons.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Line down the left field line, but this will be foul. Now another 0-2. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
The 2-2 one more time. This one's down to third. And there's one away. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, you have to look out for the guy they call Simba, Andrelton Simmons. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Into the box now, David Fletcher, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And this is low, ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
12.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. A ball and 2 strikes.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another try at 2-2. Another one sent foul. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Angels center fielder.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And he fouls this one off. He'll try it again. 3-2. Count still full. 3-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A payoff pitch one more time. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now he extends nicely, and this ball driven to right field and deep. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
You've got to like the effort there from the right fielder. He gives chase and leaps, but just can't bring it down. Excellent backup from the center fielder, though, coming to help out. If he doesn't, that might have been an inside to Parker.
Here's Justin Upton now. Ball 1.
These are the moments you can't relax. You never know when you're going to be able to score a few runs off a great pitcher. Here's the spot right here early. Have to find a way. You're happy with one, but if someone can catch a gap, this game could get out of hand pretty quick.
The set and the 1-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here's the 1-1. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And a cut fastball comes in a bit tight. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. One and 0. Here it is. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. A throw to the plate, and not in time as the run scores. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. Two and one, here it is. Soft liner toward short, and this will be taken down no problem for the final out of the inning. Angels get just the one. On now to the bottom of inning number one. It's the Angels 1 and the Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Trevor Cahill gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping into the box, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. The 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Digging in, Brandon Drury, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. 1 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Three and 1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down. So digging in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fletcher comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in, Zach Kozar. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Zach Kozar.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fouled off. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis ranging forward. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting 8.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Guerrero has got it, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll stand in against Trevor Cahill to get the inning underway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Here's how the Halos are going to line up on defense. And I'm locking in today on defensive extraordinaire David Fletcher. This is a guy that can beat you on the defensive side. He's got great hands, quick feet, great reaction time, loves turning the double play. They love having him out there.
Stepping up to the plate, Randall Grichuk. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
And he buys himself another pitch as this is fouled away to keep it at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Hernandez Stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Hernandez connects and sends it to deep left. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 9 on the year, as the Blue Jays are even now at 1 run apiece.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So striding forward now, Jose Brasino, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd. Top of the order to follow.
Brasino.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized Cutter away, stayed inside it, was able to drive it the other way.
Simmons.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. Brasino rounds the corner and is headed home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Simmons stands at second with no outs. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
One strike.
The 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Oh, and a great recovery there just to get an out on the play. But meanwhile, a run is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Still only one out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Playing 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Due next is Justin Upton as he gets loose in the on-deck circle. Now the 3-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Hernandez, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. 19th home run for him on the season, and the Angels have opened it up to 4-1.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs and 41 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Hit on the ground to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Angels 4 and the Blue Jays 1.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Two and 0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3 and 0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. The next 3-2. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Standing in, Reese McGuire. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. And a ball 1-0. Count. Here it is. A bouncer to the left side. Cozart has it. The second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
In now, Jonathan Davis. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 2 out, nobody on.
Two.
1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Zach Cozart. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Hit hard to third. Guerrero takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder.
In now, Cole Calhoun. He's 0 for 1 thus far. first offering on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And this is a called strike at the letters. Looked like ball 3, but make it 2-1 instead. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. The throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Now at the plate, Jose Brusino. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Calhoun stands at second with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. Calhoun rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
No balls and 1 strike. Up, Smoke shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Angels 5 and the Blue Jays 1. Brandon Drury will bat next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a foul tip held onto by Lucroy. Well done there to record the strikeout.
The batter, number 27.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Standing in now, Justin Smoak, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-2 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. 5-1 our score as we play the fourth here.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Runner goes for second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Stays alive, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. A bouncer to the left side. Simmons. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn two, and it gets him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're down 5-1. Sam Gaviglio will come on and
now
make his fourth appearance in this campaign.
Number 43, Sam Gaviglio.
Ready once again, David Fletcher. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
David Fletcher.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Playing 12, 1-2.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. McGuire corrals it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Now
the Blue Jays are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Ready now for L.A. Mike Trout, 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And now pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
The left fielder, number 8.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Upton. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way to Upton. Good pitch there on the inside, black, called the strike. Upton, originally from the state of Virginia, he's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Angels are gone in order. They're up 5-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Leading off for the
Good stuff,
Jays,
Heidi. Thanks.
the right fielder, Randall.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Line to the right side, but foul. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. First pitch on its way. On a line, that's a base hit. Long throw to third. And Upton's not going to get him. He's in there at third.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. There's one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yep.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There by Simmons. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. A run, a hit, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 5, the Blue Jays 2. And now for the Angels, Jonathan Lucroy. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 1 for 4.
Lucroy.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now the 1-0 is a sharp slider taken low for a ball.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Ah! 3-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Now a line drive caught at first by Smoke. He really zeroed in on that one, but the leadoff man's kept off base to start inning number 6. Coming to the plate now, Zach Cozart. He flew out in his last at bat. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And Cozart even in the count at 1-1. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Cole Calhoun. Lifetime in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Hit down the line at first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. La Stella, the runner at first with 2 gone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Angels strand 1, and it remains 5-2. Noah Ramirez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 24, Noah Ramirez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Lucroy waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
The batter, number 3.
1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. Here's the first pitch to him. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves forward.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Trout coming on. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Comes set, and the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ramirez features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone, and it's a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Fletcher is there, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail 5-2. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto, the Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Tim Mesa is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
For the Blue Jays, number 58, Tim Mesa.
Now at the plate, Jose Brusino singled homer run in his last time up.
Jose Brusino.
First delivery to him on the way.
No.
High that time with the slider, taken for a ball. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Three and 0 now.
3 balls.
Waiting
No
next
strike.
is Andrelton Simmons. Now the 3-0 offering. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Into the box, Andrelton Simmons. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Brasino on at first. Nobody out. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone. Strike 1.
2-1.
The 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, David Fletcher, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One and 2 now. The 1-2. Line to the right side, but foul. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Just hung in there on that one.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Mike Trout will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball.
Slider laid off for a ball. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Two out with the man at first. Three and one to him now. The 3-1 pitch takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout, his second of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Back up the middle. And Upton's aboard. It's a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Zach
David Phelps trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 35, David.
Zach Cozart will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Outside ball.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Upton on second. Lucroy on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Angels get to both on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 7, the Blue Jays 2. And And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Justin
Leading
Smoke.
up for
He was a
Toronto,
double play victim
the
last
first
time
baseman.
around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some high levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
1-1 the count. The 1-1 home. Misses down below the knees. Three balls and a strike now to Smoke.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Now batting, the right fielder, Randall.
Here's Randall Grichuk. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
A full count, 3-2 to Randall Grichuk.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Here comes the first pitch. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
1 strike.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Down is full. 3 balls.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him. And watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
In now, Freddie Galvis, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 0-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Blue Jays held in check. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Derek Law has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 64, Derek Law.
Striding into the box, Tommy La Stella. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Three and 2. The count is full to the Angels DH. A bouncer up the middle. Galvis is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now digging in, Cole Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
You're playing 2-2.
One out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Ready now, Jose Brusino. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. He's got it. Galvis. High hop, and he barehands it. It's late. He's safe.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Andrelton Simmons. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Angels shortstop behind in the count at a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Angels are out in front, 7-2. Ty Buttrey will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Number 31.
Stepping in for the Jays, Alan Hansen. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
The batter, number 10.
Settling in now, Reese McGuire. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. From the belt, the pitch.
No.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. Is taken high above the zone.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Yep.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball up.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-0 is in off the plate. Buttry playing here in his age 26 season. He was a 4th-round selection during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
Cody Allen is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 37, Cody Allen.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
2-1.
And that misses. 2-1. The 2-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Ground ball right side. Fletcher has it. And he's set down, 1 away.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now the 1-0 is a ball down and away.
2 balls, no strikes.
3 runs already home here. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Justin Smoak. Previous showdowns with Cody Allen, he's 1 for 5. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Fouled off. Allen, 30 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency one time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. 9th inning coming up from Rogers Center. It's now 7-5. Ryan Tepera enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now batting, David Fletcher, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Here's the 1-1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Mike Trout will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. From the stretch. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Fletcher aboard here at first with nobody out. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. High and deep to right center. Davis is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Justin Upton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Count now a ball and a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Ready on 1 and 2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Galvis on to smoke in time for an inning-ending double play. So no runs on one base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Nothing more in the Angel ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 7-5 score. Cam Bedrosian comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Angels, number 32, Cam Bedrosian.
Stepping into the box, Rendell Grichuk.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
First delivery to him on the way. In there for strike one. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Ready for another chance? Teoscar Hernandez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall. Throwing to second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now that's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Digging in once again, Freddie Galvis. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees. Strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Galvis behind 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-2 is a ball high and inside. 1 out and a runner on second base. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Ready for another shot now, Alan Henson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. Ball 3 as he misses low with it here.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Three 3-0 pitch on its way. In there, 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Full count. Here it comes. Count remains full. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Another full count offering on its way. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that with too much.
So striding in, Reese McGuire, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and a half swing there on a pitch out of the zone. Indeed, it's strike 2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Gotta love a late rally, and listen to this crowd now. They are really into this.
And he will look at a called 3rd strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Davis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Two big outs here, but the tying and winning runs are both out there. Popped him up. Cozart on the move, and he tracks it down, and this ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
7-5 tonight's final. Los Angeles led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Trevor Cahill earns win number 4 on the season. Clay Buchholz was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Cam Bedrosian hammers down the save, his 21st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels, 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Trevor Cahill. His record is now 4-1. The loss goes to Clay Buchholz. He falls to 1-7. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Rogers Center, 49,282. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Try to leave me on the clothesline, but watch me go with showtime. That's why I pay him no mind and let me ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jay. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? You know what time it is, right? They don't want us to make it. So what time to take it? Round with them dope. Time to see who be real. Unloaded, it on them, make sure these people feel it. I'm shooting like Reggie Miller, the mover on my hit. You pop up, for your icon, I feel them in the look. Step on them, turn up with this picture, hit you from distance. We came out the trenches with the stitches, God is my ball. And I gotta get that first on shot before that you from hit me. Ain't got a word about looking back with my squad with me. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jay. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Hopping out that truck about Memphis looking like Thriller. I'm ready for the millions. Talk to myself in the mirror. Is you ready? Jump off on the Bentley with no ceiling. Is you ready? Sick of taking losses, time for winning. They can't hang with us, can't be with us. They know we ain't in danger. If you think you with my score, better hang it up. We've been grinding hard. Can't take that from us. We've been grinding hard on the job. Can't take that from us. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? We came here to see Jay. What you got? No, no, no. Not on my watch. No way. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. You can bring what you got. I'm going to the top. Bring what you got. Bring what you got. I'm going to the top. I'm going to the top. Are you ready? Is you ready? You say you ready? Whole squad ready? Is you ready? Are you ready? Is you ready? Whole squad ready? Aston Martin, push my motor, Eagles on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. Say I'm right straight, check it out. Put the circle. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Give you 11, it's a verse. It goes skirt. Keep it drop the back, shot down like she hurt. We been through the track. In the purse, in the same about the jacket. If I crash, I love the sun. Overseas, I need a visa. Breezing in the visa, trying to see me when I'm speeding. You get burned like and my she's a diva. Curving like my Peter, Peter Piper with the make I'm gonna need it. Chilling on the chain, the seats is heated. Shot it on the wrist, like a beat it. Spit 3 G's on sleeves, like 3 stripes and slash. I'm trying to beat it. Break arms, I'm tiptoe. Push button, kick jaw. Roll through like a so cool in the old school, like Vince Vaughn. Nitro, turn. Hold on. We don't want no. Cut the coupe, drop the coupe, pump like the top, like no turn. Then she turn around and throw it in the first one. Aston Martin, push button, Eagles on the ice. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse. Let me see how you work. Larry Bird, say I'm right straight, check it. Hit the circle. Don't get hurt. Turn around and throw it in reverse.
Yeah, in that, throw it backwards. Moonwalking to the, like I'm Michael Jackson. Make a with your, turn it to an actor. Shimmy, yeah, nigga. I get close from back on Bravo, I get silly from my man. I get packages from Paris, shop that FedEx on my name. I get runway off the runway to the runway on the plane. Told you we're not the same. See that spider switching lanes. Give some gas, look at the dash. What is he doing? Keep going fast. Look at the whip, look at the smash, look at the skirt, look at the cash. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a man that's gonna sing. He's on stage in a straight jacket. This is not a game, yeah. Like a candle.
I'm on the